Hi everyone! In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a responsive slider using vanilla JavaScript and CSS. This slider has autoplay and also manual navigation buttons. Plus, each slide is styled with smooth animations. Let's get started. Let's start with the HTML structure. The main section wraps the entire slider, and inside we have a slide wrapper that holds all the slides. Also, there's an indicator at the bottom that allows us to switch between the slides. Each slide contains a title, a short description, the servings, time, and calories. There is also an image with transparent background for each dessert. I'll apply the same structure to the other slides, so I'm going through these parts quickly. We have 3 slides. We'll use 3 buttons for this, but one of them should have an active class. Let's move on to the CSS. First, I import Google Fonts. Indie Flower font is for titles and Poppins font works for other text. I use Root to make the slider responsive easily, and I set the slide to have a width of 1100 pixels. This provides smooth scrolling behavior when moving between slides. The slides are side by side using Flexbox inside the slide wrapper. Since we have 3 slides in this project, I multiply the property x by 3. I use a grid layout to arrange slide content with 2 equal columns and center items. The Width Max content automatically sets the title's width to fit its content, preventing it from stretching wider than necessary. the width of the active button will be increased, and its background color will be changed to highlight it. I add some responsive styles using media queries to ensure everything looks good on smaller screens. The JavaScript part handles the interaction. We'll write functions to navigate manually using buttons and activate autoplay, allowing the slider to transition between slides every 6.5 seconds. We'll also adjust the slider when the browser window is resized to ensure it displays correctly across different screen sizes. Additionally, we'll set the opacity of the slides for smooth transitions. I set the current slide position using the Update Slide function. The Offset Width property measures an element's width in pixels. The slides will move based on the current index. This function also updates the button and slide styles to show which one is active. When a button is clicked, it updates the slide. The slides will be set when the browser window is resized, so it keeps everything responsive. This function makes the first slide visible and active when the page loads. If this condition is true, the opacity is set to 1. If it's false, the opacity will be set to 0. It ensures that only the active slide is visible while others are hidden. In this part, I'll apply opacity and transitions to the active classes. When a slide becomes active, the heading, paragraph, and image will gradually appear. When a slide becomes active, the image will gradually appear. It also moves from the right with transitions for a smooth appearance. It makes the title visible and moves it to its original position when the slide is active. It reveals the text and resets its position when the slide becomes active. Each item will be shown with a delay when the slide is active. Since the width decreases on the mobile screen, I set the transition value again. The Start Autoplay function switches to the next slide every 6.5 seconds automatically. The set interval repeatedly executes a function or code block at a specified time interval. Here it increases the current index, so it provides the transition to the next slide. I add this to the comment line for now so as not to distract you. It stops the automatic slide transition. The clear interval is used to stop the repeated execution of a function. When a button is clicked, it updates the slide and stops the autoplay briefly before restarting it. And that's it! We've created a responsive slider using vanilla JavaScript and CSS. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest tutorials. Thanks for watching.